Hey boys, July 23, 10:26 p.m. It's a decent day. I'm really fucking tired. We're about to finish all our steps here, but man, we just spent like an hour fucking trying to record this personal brand video, and every single time I just look back at it, I really just wasn't happy with how the video came across and the message I was delivering and how good I was actually delivering that message. And so I just ended up not posting anything. Kind of annoying, but what I think will happen is that tomorrow we'll end up recording something. And oh my god, there's something on my fucking leg, dude. Tomorrow we'll end up recording something, and it'll be like a lot more efficient because all that information and trial and error would have like processed in our brain. But we had a pretty good day today. Not the best day, but like we had a pretty fucking good day today. And dude, it's really fucking annoying how I come out here at 10:30 p.m. and there's still cars just like raiding the streets. So, and bro, like these people are just hella judgmental. So I still feel the effects of like people looking at me in certain ways and just like all this bullshit. Dude, I swear, like when I get like really fit and stuff and I could just walk around shirtless, all muscular, like I'm gonna feel like fucking Andrew Tate, bro. We're gonna talk about him actually in this journal because I watched a crazy video and it was genuinely amazing. And I don't care if you don't like Andrew Tate. I don't like everything he says, but I don't care if you don't like him. You can hate me if you want. Fuck you. Yesterday night, we actually went to sleep actually, no, we didn't. We went to sleep very late last night. So that happened, but we woke up on time. It was 7:30, packed up our stuff. No gym today, so we got to the coffee shop pretty early. We packed up everything. We got to the coffee shop at like 8:50, 8:45-ish. So pretty fucking early, actually. Got there before 9. And dude, we just worked at the coffee shop until like 1:30, 2 p.m. So we did a good amount, like we did like a good, 5 hours of deep work? Yeah, 5 hours of deep work. Good stuff, man. We got like almost everything done. Just at the coffee shop. Like, dude, at the coffee shop, so we got, by the way, I'm trying to change up my hygiene routine because Owen has enlightened me that I'm still a dirty scrub, even though I'm kind of like doing good habits with hygiene, but there's so much more I could do to just make my looks look better and to be more hygienic. So I'm gonna start doing that stuff. And there's raccoons outside, so that's very interesting. But anyways, we got to the coffee shop, we journaled, we tracked our days. We actually did not have any phone calls today, so we were able to work a lot more and get all our work done really early. So that was just fucking amazing. But journaled, track our day. We planned our day properly. We're starting to use the War Map again, so that's pretty productive. And yeah, we got straight to work. So the first thing we did, we got the bullshit out the way. We edited and posted our Jayu video that we made yesterday. And then I also edited and finished up the KOL videos so I can get my little 150 for the day. And in addition to that, so that was just the bullshit, right? After that, it was on to my AI videos, and this went down like a whole rabbit hole because basically yesterday I got on an Iron Paws call with the owner of Iron Paws. It was like a group call, it wasn't a one-on-one, but the owner of Iron Paws was hosting a call and he was going over content styles and all this shit. And so I couldn't think of a video idea just because I knew that there was this new information. So I was kind of planning to do this after the video, but then I realized I got to do it before the video because I'm not going to let myself make something that I think is like not progressing me, right? I want every single video to improve. So if there's new information that I need to watch, then I low-key just force myself to watch it so I could actually improve the next video. So I literally spent like a whole hour-ish re-watching that call recording and taking down all the notes I could, specifically about content styles. And so I did that. It was very productive, extremely productive actually. and I decided the content style I'm gonna make, but that's actually not happening anymore because I got more feedback later today. And it's really funny because I got like feedback right after I iterated my feedback, and I'm changing everything again now. So I mean, I'm pretty sure where I'm going now, it's just a whole feedback fuckfest, because it's like sometimes you listen to feedback, sometimes you don't, and sometimes you don't listen. I don't know, it's weird. But long story short, now this was the highlight of the day, okay? These AI videos, bro, are getting so optimistic because I'm just getting so much better at the workflow that I actually see myself making 3 videos a day. Like 3 full videos a day, not just fucking caption posts and bullshit. Like actual videos, bro. And it's really exciting and really motivating. I just gotta not do stupid shit in the back half of the day so that I can continue the morning momentum, which to be fair is hard, bro, because I do 5 hours of deep work and then I still have work to do. Like, it's hard not to slow down. You're so tired, you know? But anyways, the highlight of the day, we're starting to do our AI videos, bro. So I'm doing this interview style, which is like completely different to what I've ever done with AI content. And dude, it's actually insane. The first video took me less than 2 hours. It took me 1 hour and 48 minutes. And that was completely new script, new base images, every single one, new settings. I didn't even make this type of video before, so I didn't know what I was doing. It could have taken 5 hours just by figuring it out. Maybe something went wrong, but nah, it went smoothly. So I made that video in less than 2 hours, which is amazing, by the way. Because if you work 6 hours a day, you can make 3 videos a day. Like, that's already good. But dude, the second video, I just changed the hook a little bit, changed the script a little bit, changed the people in the hook as well. Bro, I made that entire video in like, I think like 20-30 minutes. The entire video, top to bottom. That shit was crazy. I never thought that was possible. So I was so fucking happy because dude, today I made 2 CTA videos with AI. I've never done that. Like, yeah, I don't think I've done that before. I made 2 CTA videos in a day, and it took me less than 3 hours. Bro, it was a completely different style. I've never made these videos before in my life. This interview style. It was so fun to make. And dude, the videos actually came out really well too. The generations were fucking good, man. So AI is just going well, but what happened, I'll get to that later. But we finished the AI videos. I meet this cool professor in the coffee shop. We talk about World Cup and shit, whatever. It was a fun little interaction of the day. And then what I do, I edit the second Jayu video that I made today because I filmed the hook for the second video. And so I finished that video up. And then, do I fuck off after that? I think there was one more thing I did. I don't remember exactly. I swear there was like one more thing I did. No, I think that was it. After that, I packed my shit up, I went home. I got home. And then this is where the day went downhill. I had dude, by the way, I haven't ate anything to this day. It's like 2:30 p.m. I haven't ate shit, so I'm very hungry. By the way, this is gonna have to be a quick journal just because my feet hurt and we already hit 10K steps and we have to go to sleep and shower. And it's getting late. I don't want to go to sleep late again. It's already 10:35. So, yeah, but we get home. I'm fucking hungry. I eat my first and second meal together. Dude, I'm starting to think maybe the method is to have my first 2 meals together and then my 3 and 4 meals together. The only problem is that if I wanted to eat in the coffee shop, I would have to eat kimchi in the coffee shop. I don't know if I want to do that yet, bro. Like, I don't want to pack up kimchi, bro. That's disgusting. So I don't know, maybe. Or maybe I could have my breakfast in the coffee shop. I get home at like 3. I have my second meal. And then late at night, I have my 3rd and 4th meal. Because I think 3rd and 4th meal is better than 2nd and 3rd meal. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking at least. But yeah, good stuff regardless. I also figured out that pesto makes food taste a lot better. So yeah, We're consistently eating below our calorie though, which is good if you're trying to cut. But yeah, what the fuck was that? Long story short, we had our food, and I'm not gonna lie to you, okay, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was in my bed for like a lot of the afternoon, probably most of it actually, if I'm being completely honest with you. Like, I watched this Andrew Tate podcast. It was like 3 hours long. It was published like a couple days ago, and this shit was insane. He basically laid out the entire story of his like 3-year legal battle with the Romanian government and some organization as well trying to cancel him, and the UK government, and how that there was just full corruption. The story he was telling was full corruption. And at the end of the day, like, dude, this is like what purpose is, bro. He went through so much suffering, right? Like, he went to jail, sleeping with cockroaches and shit, not knowing when he would get out of jail, you know, thinking that he would never get out of jail, not meeting his mom, having a heart attack. Dude, all this like crazy suffering that I can't even comprehend, bro. Not to mention living years of life knowing that you can get arrested at any time. That's so much pressure and stress, bro. I doubt a lot of us can even imagine that type of stress, bro. Just like knowing that entire countries are after you. You can go to jail at any time, and that you might not even be able to see tomorrow. You might just go to jail. You might get fucking raided at like 5 a.m. Because that's what happens. He went through that amount of suffering, bro. Right? And he didn't have to. The only reason he went through that suffering is because his Hustlers University was so successful and making so much money and providing so much positive impact for the young generation that it was threatening the school system, which the government benefits off of, because not only do they make money, they're brainwashing the younger generation. And so he's basically threatening the fucking infrastructure of the government through Hustlers University. And so that's the whole reason why this whole legal battle is even happening, because it's all corruption. It's all made up. All the charges are made up. He literally didn't do anything wrong. That's controversial, but I'll believe him. I don't give a fuck. You fucking small-minded people. But basically what like hit me hard is at the end of the story, right? These fucking people in the shadows, the elites, offered him like $50 million, right? They said, we'll pay you $50 million. If you take the money, we'll leave you alone. And you can't like continue what you're doing. You've got to shut everything down. We'll give you $50 million and we'll take away all this suffering, essentially, right? We'll end this entire thing right now. And dude, like, he just said no. This guy went insane, by the way, because it was a Jack Neal podcast, and Jack Neal's a very good podcaster. And so we asked him, like, how do you maintain your sanity? He said he didn't maintain his sanity. He lost sanity. But he wasn't optimizing for sanity. The reason he was doing what he was doing is because he has a purpose, and he wanted to end the corruption in the world regarding men, and to stop the unfair suffering that men have to deal with. The fact that the average man's life is so bad right now just because of, well, the system is pretty fucked, but people are pretty weak. It's a combination of people are pretty weak and the system is just fucked. Like, the world itself is not a good place, bro. This infrastructure we live in is fucking horrible. It's pretty safe, you know, we're not getting bombed out here. It's better than like the jungle. We're not getting eaten by saber-toothed tigers. But dude, like, I was eating my meal and there was Chick-fil-A in the kitchen. It was so tempting. It smelled so good. But I also knew that that shit was basically poison, right? These companies profit and benefit off of us suffering, bro. Whether it's getting fat, becoming more feminine, less masculine, having less control over our lives, and ultimately the suicide rate, which is probably the most bone-chilling thing. The suicide rate, bro, is so fucking high. And that's so sad. And I think that's what Andrew Tate's purpose is. That's why he started Hustlers University. He saw all the corruption that was going on with the school system, especially in the UK. He wasn't talking about America. He was talking about the UK, which the UK, the school system and all that stuff, the infrastructure, basically conditions young men to have shit lives and to just be slaves and to just like work in fucking factories and shit. And then fucking go like bomb Ukraine or I don't fucking know. But he didn't like that. And so he literally like he said that either right now when it comes to the legal situation is that these countries have tried every fucking thing they possibly could have to shut him down and they couldn't succeed. And so the only option they have is to either let him win this battle, which if he does, it'll be like Epstein, bro, and everything would collapse. They either let him win and they surrender or they kill him. So Andrew Tate is basically suspecting that they're gonna kill him very soon, which I think he got arrested like a week ago. So we'll see what happens. If he dies, bro, Andrew Tate, that'll be fucking insane, bro. Because he's like, you know, I don't look up to some of his views, you know, about women and shit, but like, I think he's pretty inspiring. And like, I listened to him a lot during COVID and during the past couple of years, honestly. Like, he's literally my vision board, you know, just like the type of character he's created. And knowing that he could die like this year just chills your bones, right? It's almost like so you know that just died. Like, that's crazy to me that you could just die like that. So yeah, but what he was trying to say is that like, because he knows that they can either surrender or kill him, like, he wants to force a decision right now because he hates living in that uncertainty whether they're going to do something. Like, he just wants to get it over with. He wants to force a decision right now. And so he said, literally, like, he said he's not going to give up. And that's what inspired me. Was like, dude, this guy's purpose is so fucking like important to him that he wouldn't take $50 million and just fuck off and like literally live like the best life ever and most comfortable life ever. He would rather die for what he believes in. That's his message, right, to young men, is to literally like, you need to die for what you believe in. And he does that, bro. Like, the guy like could have gone to jail for the rest of his life. He's very lucky to be in the situation he's in right now. Sorry, I'm so tired, bro. But yeah, dude, it was like a 3-hour and 30-minute podcast that I watched. That's fucking long. So I watched the whole thing. That shit was amazing. I might even rewatch it in the future. But yeah, man, I watched that podcast. The afternoon went by. Eventually I had dinner, which was my third meal. I have chicken in the air fryer. I'm probably not going to eat it, bro, to be honest. I'm probably just going to leave it there. Fucking hell, I have so much to do. I'm so tired. I want to go to sleep. But I had my third meal at least. Good stuff. I was actually hungry today, so I did eat a little bit more today, which is good. I didn't overeat, but I had like the third meal, you know. But oh man, we also didn't play soccer today. I'm fine with that. I mean, we just need a little bit of recovery here. But yeah, I mean, we had our third meal, and my ankles fucking hurt from walking so much. But eventually we're like, fuck, we need to do a bunch of shit. So we had our meals, tracked shit, uploaded some more journals. We tried recording a personal brand video tonight. We just couldn't get a good take in like an hour, so I just fucking gave up. I'm so tired. And yeah, now we're recording this journal. I'm really tired. We still have some stuff to do. We got to shower. We need to not let food rot in the air fryer, so we got to figure out what we're gonna do with that chicken, because I don't know. I'm out here for like way longer than I expected. I've probably been out here for like an hour and 30 minutes just walking around. Like, that's a long time, you know. But we need to also upload our Iron Pause videos, and that'll be it. KOLs, we're gonna have to grind that shit out really quickly tomorrow because we unfortunately sabotaged a little bit today. We watched a bunch of Andrew Tate, but that video was so good. It really was so good. But yeah, I also spoke with Malu a little bit, not on the phone, but just through text tonight. She texted me on WhatsApp. Ah, fuck, I just leaked her name. I'm such an idiot, bro. Well, none of you are gonna find her. It's whatever. God damn it. Fuck me, bro. Why did I just leak someone's name? I don't think she'll care, but she's pretty. You know, it's funny because, like, I'm not even, like, she's not, like, gorgeous, you know? That sounds, like, mean. But, like, she's not, like, drop dead gorgeous. So what I'm trying to say is that my attraction towards her isn't really even about the looks. Like, she looks good enough, you know? She's fit, she's attractive, and she's just pretty, you know? She's not like a fucking model, but I think that's a good thing, you know? I actually kind of prefer that to some extent because girls who look super duper good, usually it becomes such a superpower for them that they normally don't really have a personality, you know? So I'm really attracted with, like, her personality, and I'm trying to use different words than personality because it's such a fucking such an overused word, personality. But just like her perspective on life, and, like, she's kind of like a bundle of joy. I'm not gonna lie to you. She's also suffered a lot, like a lot more than me. I'm not gonna lie to you. She had a pretty rough life. And that just gives me even more respect and attraction towards her, knowing that, like, she's strong, you know? And because she's strong, she'll probably be better to just know as a person. I mean, maybe get in a relationship, dude. I don't fucking know. Like, it's kind of stupid for me to talk about this shit because we haven't even met in person. But I don't know. We're probably going to meet up this winter. So that'll be something to look forward to. And I don't know when I'll tell her that I think she's pretty and that I'm attracted to her. I'm gonna try to ask Owen because Owen knows a lot more than me with this shit. But I don't know, it's kind of weird because it's like kind of like an online thing, but it's not gonna be an online thing. But then she's gonna go away for like a whole year, so it's like a whole thing. But dude, I believe that, you know, if someone is right for you, which is very rare, then you should go to the ends of the earth. You know, a year of being apart shouldn't be a thing. Like, it shouldn't be a deal breaker. But that's only if they're right for you, which is very rare. But I'm just so optimistic, you know? I'm so optimistic that anyone could be the person, you know? But I don't know. I'm pretty attracted. Nice person to talk to. It also seems like she likes talking to me, at least, which is good. I'm not too clingy, not too attached, so it's chill. But yeah, I'm just having good days, man, because I'm getting a healthy dose of good connection with girls, my friends, activities, progress with work, all that stuff. Oh, I forgot to mention, this afternoon, something huge is that, you know how I was talking about Iron Paws and AI and shit? So my manager kind of like flamed me a little bit and was just trying to like help me understand like what I was doing with content, because I was trying to be creative and all that stuff, but she was like telling me that a lot of stuff I was doing was wrong. And I was like, hey, I'm just confused because I feel like I've been preached that to be more creative and stuff, and now I feel like I'm being bashed for being creative. Like, what's going on? And she's saying like just 80-20, not copy, but 80-20, and just do that. Just 80-20 proven concepts, stick to one style and stick to it, and just get good at that stuff and figure out like why you didn't do good. Because I'm not gonna lie, she did break one belief that was very helpful, and that is, you know, if you 80-20 a video that is really good and you 80-20 it well, it should do good, you know? Maybe it won't go viral, but like the video should do good. So sorry, I'm just tired. I'm gonna end this journal now. I'll probably have a better journal tomorrow. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm just so fucking tired. The day just goes by so fast, you know, but Yeah, so we have even more feedback to listen to. So I feel like I have to relearn everything again. But yeah, see you guys later. Good day. I know this journal is kind of incomplete, bro. I'm gonna fall asleep. So bye, guys.